This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. All right. LeBron James passes MJ up on the scoring list. Who gives a flying fuck? I'm going to say that again. Who gives a flying fuck? Kobe did it. How come Kobe didn't get the credit? It took Kobe damn near 19 years to do it. LeBron James is in his 17th season. Kobe would have done it a lot earlier if his ass didn't sit down 2 years on a bench because Dale Harris coach didn't understand the magnitudes of what he had in a Kobe damn Bryant. But it just shows you the greatness of an MJ23. It shows you that. The man took 14 seasons to score the amount of points that he scored in. Imagine if MJ had 17 seasons or 20 seasons like KB24. This is what separates Michael Jordan from the pack, man. This is why he's the greatest player of all time. And this is why I keep trying to tell cats this. Stop putting cats on the MJ23 levels. Because like Meek Mill say, there's levels to this shit. Jordan stands in his own regard as his own great player. I told you, he's on planet Pluto. Motherfuckers trying to catch up. Kobe's on Saturn. That's the planet he's on. It's not near Pluto, but it's damn near the closest. But what the fuck is LeBron James on? You tell me. No, my bad. Kobe's on Neptune. What the fuck is LeBron James on? You want to know where his ass is at? His ass is the closest planet to the sun. That's where his abysmal NBA Finals average is. Whatever planet that's closest to the sun and that's ready to get his ass fried, that's where his ass belongs. He's Mars. This is why I keep trying to tell cats in their truest and most properest levels. There's levels to this shit, man. I don't care that this man passed MJ in scoring. That's not impressive to me. What would have been impressive if he would have been 9 for 9 in the NBA Finals? Even in that weak-ass East, he shouldn't have never lost. Never have that epic proportion failure in 2011 like he did with the Dallas Mavericks. Letting Dirk Nowitzki do his ass up. Deshaun Stevenson do his ass up. Sean Marion do his ass up. Jason Terry locking his ass up. J.J. Barrera doing his ass up. That shouldn't have happened. Especially when you was up 2-1 in that series. Remember him and Dwayne Wade? They were laughing at Dirk. And what Dirk do? Straight rambling that ass. See, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. And cats want to say I'm hating and trolling. No, I'm bringing the facts. Lest you forget, let's have to remind your ass. In the 2014 season, he was complaining about the air conditioning in San Antonio. Isn't Tim Duncan older than you? Wasn't Manu Ginobili older than you? Wasn't Tony Parker older than you? So what was their excuses? Didn't they play that game? So now we're going to sit here and act all controversial like they purposely turned off the AC so that you could lose the game? Or was it Kawhi Leonard's, the claw defense that was locking your ass up? I think it was the latter. See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. I bring you guys nothing but facts here. The guy's overrated, man. And if this is the only thing that he wants to hold his hat on, and the Nick Wrights of the world want to get on Twitter and try to diss Michael Jordan because this is the only thing that he could hold stake to, fucking have it, dude. I'm going to do that again. Fucking have it. Because MJ's not sweating over that bullshit. He knows his place. Go look at Wikipedia. Go look at the NBA dictionary. Go look at NBA.com when you look at past legends. What do you see next to Jordan's name? By acclamation, he is the greatest player of all time. When you look at LeBron James's name, what do you see? By the Rudy Poo and the Plum Plum Brain, modern day LBJ Riders media, aka media zealots, some have considered him the supposed greatest of all trolls. That's what's next to his name. It's ridiculous, man. It's basketball heresy at the highest levels. But if this is the only thing that he wants to hold his hat over and say that he's better than MJ at, so be it. See, I'm not going to be like these other cats these cats here. Even the ones that's straight giving it to him and keeping the foot on his necks, they giving him credit. I'm not giving him credit for shit. I will never give that motherfucker credit. until he comes out and he says with his own mouth that I was a very good basketball player, borderline great, and I am under the levels of a MJ23 and a KB24, that is the only time that LeBron James is going to get credit in my book. I told you, I got this motherfucker number 11 on my list. I can name 10 motherfuckers better than him. And that's the truth of the fact of the matter of the argument. On the pantheon of greatness, see, I'm educating you guys with the true and the rare proper NBA knowledge. You have to be 50% or better in NBA Finals average to be in the upper echelon of the pantheon of greatness. That's how it works. If you're under 50%, like that Charles Barkley commercial, you are uncivilized. LeBron James is under 50%. Cats need to get that through their Rudy Poo and Plum brain. But you got a bunch of LBJ apologists and LBJ stands that are what? Brain full of mush, brainwash, dodo heads at the highest levels. They lack the neuron receptors in their brain cells to do what? Reason critically and effectively. They lack normal cognitive functioning. I educated you guys on the way the brain works and how those neuron receptors need to hit a certain peak at a certain age. This is what we have. And the media has been effective at bamboozling them, beguiling them, and betwixting them with this LBJ narrative bullshit. That's why I call it la bullshit, la narrative, because that's what it is at its truest and most properest levels. Like Meek Mill say, there's levels to this stuff. Jordan is planet Pluto. Kobe is the closest motherfucking thing. He's planet Neptune. And you know what LeBron James' ass is? The closest fucking planet to the sun. The motherfucker is Mars. Mars is that planet your ass can't live on. Fucking die as soon as you get on there. That's LeBron James. Same case for Pluto and Neptune, but they're so far away. You know why? Because they separated themselves from the pack. That is MJ and the KB24 levels. They have separated themselves from the pack. They are the upper echelon of the pantheon of greatness. MJ's 100% of NBA Finals average. Kobe is 72, damn near 73%. LeBron James is an abysmal 33%, 3 for 9. Kobe's 5 for 7. MJ 6 for 6. What part of that English do you fuckers don't understand? Unless you forget, lest I have to remind your ass. Keep saying I'm la hating. Keep saying I'm la trolling. No, I'm la exposing the la fraud and the la farce for who he truly and properly is at his la truest and la highest levels. I don't got time to be playing games here. Today is straight Superman, Etherin, and Merkin today. That's right. LeBron James has been graduated to Superman, Etherin, and Merkin today. And when you got the Nick Wrights of the world that want to go on Twitter and run his mouth about, oh, you know, LeBron James, this is another thing he surpassed. That's the only fucking thing he surpassed MJ on. And if it took you 17 years to do what it did, what MJ did in 14 years, what does that say about you? Whew. Y'all didn't hear what I just said. That shit was deep and profound. If it took 17 years for you to do what MJ did in 14 years, mind you, this is adding 2 years of MJ's over-the-hill Washington Wizards stints, which I didn't want him to come back on. Y'all not hearing me out here in these NBA streets. I'm speaking to the real G's out here in these NBA streets. They understand the magnitudes of what I'm saying. See, when I'm giving you that true and that rare, proper basketball knowledge, you're supposed to take the comprehension in the $1 million game. And like a turkey, you're supposed to gobble that damn thing up. Because you're not getting it no better than here. Who gives a damn what this guy did? Who gives a flying fuck what he's done? His career does not match up to Kobe. So how we leapfrogging him past Kobe? His career does not match up to MJ23. And if I have to be the only one to bring that up and continue to bring you guys that heat and that fire, and he knows his sport only in truest proper fashion, then I will do that. This is He Knows His Sport. Checking out.